Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing something a bit different. We are going to unbox the Nakamichi 11.2.6 Soundbar surround sound system. I got this for myself as an early birthday gift, and it just arrived today. And so we are going to do an unboxing of each of these parts here, right? So if you see, it's been ripped there, that's because I had to pull off the stickers that had my address on it, right? But we will try to take this in parts because I will have to cut this video here and there to safely take out each item from the box. Okay, so let's first go around to see exactly what we have here. Now we do have these surround speakers, a pair of these surround speakers, and I believe this is like about 20 something pounds, and still a big box. And so there's the side, and we have the subwoofers, a pair of 10-inch subwoofers. This is a pretty big box, and I believe this weighs like about 80 pounds. Okay, so then we have the top, side, and lastly the soundbar system. Now this is 48 pounds, and this box is also pretty big. We have the top and the side. So let's try to take this bit by bit, right? So firstly, we will start with the surround speakers. So you have a better view at the side there. Right, so let's take a look at the inside. I did make an incision here to make things a bit easier in the beginning. So we have the styrofoam here to protect whatever's inside. Very thick though, actually really thick. There we go. Oh wow, this is huge. I mean, the videos that you see on YouTube, it actually looks half the size of this. In person, it's very much different, very much different. I never expected it to be this huge. So I guess the Nakamichi Dragon is also the same size. I think the weight of the surrounds is like basically the same thing. So I'm assuming it looks the same way as well. But wow, didn't expect this at all. All right, so let's take a look at the accessories box here and what we got inside. I think yeah, we're gonna have to probably make a pause again. So I'll have to cut this. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but I'm going to try. But to be safe as well. Alright. I think that should be enough, I think. Nice. It is. Alright, so we are greeted with the power cables. This system is completely wireless. The only wire that runs to these parts is the power cables. Right, so there we have one for left and right. I guess that is all that is in the box. Redefining audio experience since 1948. So Nakamichi has been around for a very long time. And honestly, when I was thinking about getting Nakamichi, I was thinking about the 9.2.4, I think. You call it the E-Arc system, and at that time I think it was like about a year ago, and then I saw this one came out in this year, mid this year, and I decided, you know what, it's best I spend the money and get the better version rather than to pay for something that I might not like as much or might regret. I heard that the other system is pretty good. It's just that it's so much bass and the clarity is not as good as this new system. Right, so I am going to make a pause on this video so that way I could take this out safely. I think anyways, yeah, let me make this pause. Alright, so I'm back, and there's some insulation on the inside to protect these speakers. I'm still blown away by how friggin' huge this looks. to tell you that, you know, when you're seeing videos on YouTube for these sort of things, it's never what you expect. It's pretty big. All right, so let's take a look at the speakers itself. Wow, very beautiful. I love the black and how they did the logo mark at the front. We have the primary logo at the top here. So kind of spin this a bit, you can see all around. Okay, so we have audio coming from all these different directions except for the back. And we have the back itself here. So that's where the power cable would go. Alright. And then we have a pairing button if it doesn't pair automatically when you turn them on. Alright, so that is one, and the second is basically the same thing. Alright, so we have the second. So these are the two speakers. So what I'll have to do now is make another pause and set aside this box, and then we could get to the subwoofers. Alright, so bear with me again, I'll be back. Okay, so we are back with the subwoofers. Alright, so I did make an incision again. Okay, so we are greeted with the accessories box. Assuming it's basically the same thing. We're gonna have a look. Once again, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. There we go. Alright, so it is the same thing, power cables. Alright, gonna put this aside now. Alright, and going to cut this. There we go. Try to get this out. More very thick styrofoam to protect the system. I would have to make another pause again in a few. Alright, so I believe this stays in, and I will have to flip this box. Alright, so another pause. Alright, so I did get the box off. Very difficult to do with just one person. I literally had to climb over like this and pull it up. Normally if it is you have a second person, you could pull from each side. But once I got it done, I'm gonna cut this here again. There we go. And gonna take this off. Alright, so I believe this should be able to simply come apart now. Getting the sides off. Ouch. Have to be careful with that. Let me pause to get this done right. Okay, I'm back. That was something, but yeah. Once again, you know, YouTube videos don't do these things justice at all. Look at the size of that. Still, in this video, you won't be able to see it unless you see it in person. But it's friggin' huge. Very, very big. Looks so tiny on camera. We have the second one. So those are the two subwoofers, 10-inch subwoofers. We have the back, which we have the power button, where you would enter the power cable as well. There we go, a better look at it. Right and left. Alright. So we have the front with the Nakamichi logo mark. Alright, let's move on. I'm going to set this aside and then we could get to the soundbar. which is the last box. Alright, so we are on the soundbar here now. I'm going to open this. Alright, so we have a bigger accessories box here, so we have a few things inside. Hey, and there we go. There's a demo disc that Nakamichi promised. I asked them about this and they were kind enough to send me one, so thank you Nakamichi for sending me this demo disc with USB with latest firmware. Wow. Alright. They even sent a USB. I think I could feel it. Alright, we will get to that in a bit. See exactly what it is they sent. Let's try to take a look at the accessories box here first. So, to make another incision with this. Alright, put it upside down. Cool. Alright, that is that. Let's take a look at the inside. So we are greeted with the manual, I assume, yes, owner's manual, which has all the details there. Then we have batteries for the remote. This is the remote. Try to get everything, let me try to get everything out of the packaging so you guys could have a better look at it. Need to pause. Alright, so I did get the user manual out. So this is what it looks like at the front, back, and I guess everything you need to know about this system. Alright. And we also got, I think there's a quick start guide telling you how to set it up. And of course the Nakamichi app, which I downloaded prior to opening all this. And yeah, that's that. I think, could we open this? Yes. Oh, it's like a brochure. It's like that, and then you, okay, one. So there's that, and this side. So I will take a further look at this after the video. We have the control remote, that is. Alright, so very nice remotes, but also very big. And there we go. That's the remote for the Nakamichi 11.2.6. Alright, set that aside. And we have, of course, the power cable and the adapter. Right, so to get this out, we have the adapter. Alright, putting this aside, and we have, of course, a HDMI 2.1 high-speed cable. So everybody knows what a HDMI cable looks like. I'm not going to open that. Right, so that is what is inside this accessories box. Let's take a look exactly as to what they sent me here with this package. I think I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Alright, so this is what we get inside. PNY flash drive, so 16 gigs flash drive. Lucky. Wow. Thanks again, Nakamichi, I do appreciate it. And we have a one-time firmware update before use, why it's needed. Alright, there we go. Alright, and we have the other side. Alright, so that is basically instructions on how to update the firmware. And then we have the Dolby Atmos disc. not for resale. Demo disc. Alright, that's pretty great that they included this they sent me this when I asked for it. And we have the contents there. Nature's Furry Amaze, which is what I saw in those YouTube videos. Okay, let's try to get to the soundbar now. And I have to try to put all this on one side. I will have to make another pause here again, but let's see what we could do. For now, get this removed. Shockwave. And I think, yeah, that probably supposed to stay on. Alright, so I need to get this out safely. Alright, so I want to show you guys before I flip it. It may not look like it, but this is actually upside down. So I need to flip it, which is the instructions in the box. And just give me a second or two to get this flipped. Alright, so got it flipped. Let's take a look at what is inside. A nice sort of, I don't know, Velcro-like material. I think they call it Velcro, not too sure. Alright, so this is the back of it. So you can see the Nakamichi logo there, which is basically their word mark, and Shockwave on this end. Kind of see it. There we go. Alright. And I'm gonna come across on this side. And there we go. Soundbar. Alright. It's pretty big. Very big. Alright, so basically that is it. Try to get this off completely. Alright, so there we have the soundbar, and it seems as though this thing is like a fingerprint magnet, because you can see my fingerprints there already. But we have, that's the front. Let's take a look at the back and the ports that is behind this thing. Can't really turn it. Alright, so we could probably see, not too sure. Let's see, what is blocking that there? But yeah, I'm gonna pause. Alright, so just so you guys could have a better look, so you could see here Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, and we have the front ports. That's why it's so difficult for it to focus right now, but let me make a pause for a second. Alright, so we have HDMI in 3, HDMI in 2, and HDMI out, ARC and eARC. Right, so that's one end, and we have on the next USB, opt-in, AUX in, and DC in. So that is what we have at the back. You can see the ventilation there as well. Nakamichi logo, and we have some pretty thick legs. It is rubber, but a really premium rubber. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 legs on this. Right, and Shockwave logo there. Right, so guys, that is basically it. So that was the unboxing for the Nakamichi 11.2.6 soundbar surround sound system. So soundbar, 10-inch subwoofers, very big subwoofers, and of course over there is the surrounds. This exceeded my expectations from Nakamichi. I am grateful for what they gave me with the demo disc and the flash drive. Thank you once again, Nakamichi. And this is a lot of boxes and styrofoam here, so I have to get rid of basically all of it. And once I have this set up, I will be making a video to kind of showcase you know, what it sounds like, but I know that you guys won't be able to really get that audio off of, you know, whatever it is you're watching it on. You have to be, of course, in person to experience the actual audio, but I will give you my thoughts and impressions on it, right? So definitely stay tuned for the next video. Please comment, like, and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.